The 2002 FIFA World Cup remains one of the most debated tournaments in football history, often celebrated as the tournament of the underdogs. With Senegal eliminating defending champions France, it also showcased an unstoppable Brazilian offense featuring Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, and Rivaldo. Yet, beyond the thrilling matches, this World Cup has been etched into memory as one of the most controversial, marred by allegations of political interference and questionable officiating. Let's dive into the story. Imagine being asked about the standout moments of that World Cup. Most fans would mention Ronaldo's 8-goal haul or Ronaldinho's breathtaking free kick against England. However, many would also bring up the controversies surrounding officiating and FIFA's political maneuvers. The first whispers of suspicion date back to 1996, when Japan and South Korea were announced as co-hosts, marking the first, and still only, time two nations share hosting duties. The decision was met with skepticism, given that neither nation had the infrastructure to host independently. Japan had never even qualified for a World Cup before its bid, raising eyebrows internationally. Logistical challenges compounded the concerns. Fans faced difficulties traveling between the two countries, separated by sea, and European viewers had to adjust to morning matches, disrupting routines and business operations. Critics accuse FIFA of prioritizing political and economic agendas over the convenience of fans, a critique echoed in later years regarding Qatar's selection as host for the 2022 World Cup. FIFA's focus on entering the Asian market was undeniable. Asia represented untapped potential for football's global reach, and hosting the World Cup there was a strategic move to cement the sport's presence. However, the tournament's execution left many questioning the price of such expansion. As the tournament unfolded, co-host Japan exited in the round of 16 after losing to Turkey. South Korea, however, exceeded expectations, sparking both awe and controversy. In the group stage, they defeated Portugal and Poland and drew with the United States. The Portuguese, however, voiced frustrations over questionable officiating, particularly after two players, Beto and João Pinto, were sent off. The controversy deepened during South Korea's round of 16 match against Italy. Played on Korean soil in Daejeon, the match ended in a shocking 2-1 victory for South Korea, with An Jung-hwan scoring a golden goal past Gianluigi Buffon. Italy, despite boasting a star-studded lineup including Paolo Maldini, Fabio Cannavaro, Francesco Totti, and Alessandro Del Piero, fell victim to what many considered dubious refereeing. The game's Ecuadorian referee, Byron Moreno, faced heavy criticism for his decisions. Italian fans and media alleged that his leniency towards South Korea's aggressive play gave the hosts an unfair advantage. Key moments included Francesco Totti's controversial red card for alleged diving, a disallowed goal by Damiano Tomasi for offside, and an unpunished elbow by Kim Tae-young on Alessandro Del Piero. The perception of bias left a bitter taste, leading Italian media to decry the match as part of a dirty World Cup. The fallout was dramatic. In Italy, South Korea's victory was met with outrage. As a sign of the bitterness, An Jung-hwan, who played for Serie A club Perugia, had his contract terminated in a petty act of revenge. Italian sports journalist Giorgio Tosatti summed up the sentiment in a scathing article, claiming, "Italy has been thrown out of a dirty World Cup where referees and linesmen are used as hitmen." From that moment on, swirling theories of conspiracy began to emerge around the referee. Byron Moreno, the main official for the contentious South Korea versus Italy match, found himself under FIFA's scrutiny due to his involvement in numerous controversies. Even before this World Cup, Moreno had a questionable history of officiating decisions that should have raised significant concerns. In one notorious instance, while officiating a game under the Ecuadorian Football Federation, he allowed a staggering 13 minutes of additional time instead of the prescribed 6 minutes. This decision led to the opposing team scoring 2 crucial goals in the dying moments, flipping the match's outcome entirely. His actions earned him a suspension, leaving fans and players alike questioning the integrity of his judgment. At the time, former FIFA President Sepp Blatter dismissed these incidents as human errors rather than deliberate manipulation. Yet in Italy, many believed otherwise. The popular consensus held that the tournament had been influenced to favor the host nation, aligning with FIFA's ambitions to expand its market in Asia at the expense of fair play. Matters escalated further when Spain faced South Korea in the quarterfinals. This time, referee Gamal Al-Gandour disallowed 2 legitimate goals, fueling outrage among fans and pundits. Coincidentally, this match was held in Gwangju, South Korea, adding to the already heated allegations of home ground bias. Paul Hayward of The Telegraph criticized the events, declaring that the official records portraying South Korea's victory over Spain in penalties were misleading. He lamented that the tournament had become a farce, taking aim at FIFA's referee selection process. According to Hayward, officials should hail from established footballing nations, a perspective that sparked further debates on bias and fairness. Despite such controversies, South Korea's improbable journey ended in the semifinals after a narrow defeat to Germany, courtesy of a goal from Michael Ballack. The Korean Peninsula celebrated the team's achievements as historic, with even North Korean Football Association Chairman Ri Kwang extending rare congratulations. Meanwhile, the uproar persisted in Italy and Spain, exacerbated by the 2015 FIFA corruption scandal. This scandal implicated figures like former FIFA Vice President Jack Warner, who faced corruption charges from the U.S. Department of Justice. Allegations arose that some officials linked to the 2002 World Cup were involved, deepening suspicions about the integrity of those games. Adding to the drama, Byron Moreno, the referee from the Italy-South Korea clash, was released from a 2-year prison sentence for drug trafficking in New York shortly after Warner's indictment. While unrelated, this revelation only fueled skepticism about the broader trustworthiness of referees. These incidents represent only a fraction of what has been uncovered. Who knows how many controversies have slipped under the radar, potentially altering the course of football history. It took over a decade for some allegations to surface, sparking endless speculation and conspiracy theories about the game's legitimacy. The 2002 FIFA World Cup will forever be remembered as a tournament of extremes, an event that showcased the beauty of underdog stories and the brilliance of legends, while simultaneously sparking debates about fairness and integrity in football. From the rise of South Korea to the fall of giants like Italy and Spain, the controversies surrounding officiating and FIFA's decisions continue to haunt its legacy. As fans, we celebrate the magic of the game, but must also question its governance to protect the sport's future. What's your take? Was 2002 a tale of extraordinary football or a World Cup shrouded in manipulation? Share your thoughts, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more untold stories from the world of football.